What is up, everybody? Man, a pretty lackluster day on MVIS. I feel you guys. It can be tough to watch. Anyways, welcome to Trey's Trades. We get technical analysis on different stocks in the stock market, as well as potential buy, hold, or sell opinions on these given stocks. I'd like to preface by saying that I am not a financial advisor nor expert, so take what I say with a grain of salt. The reason that I started this channel is because a couple years back, I was about $30,000 deep in some medical debt, and I was very fortunate to have some close family, friends, and mentors that pushed me to work hard and invest my money. And I am happy to say that not only am I now financially free, but I'm doing pretty well for myself at the age of 23. So, if I can pass along any of the information, resources, or tools that are given to me and make the community here a little bit better off than it was before, that's all a guy can ask for. Lastly, if you would not mind dropping a like on the video, it really does help support the channel, and consider subscribing if you'd like to see more content like this, as I do give Microvision updates daily. Now, quick shout out to the guys over the Patreon. We did have some new members join us today. We are currently 201 members strong. Bo, Broken Thief, Cole, Cosmos, KX, Casey, Dan, Kim, Aaron, Stivy. Thank you guys so freaking much for the support. It is awesome. I'm loving the growth on the channel. They will have access to the private Discord as well as real-time insights to my personal trading. And guys, there are some gold in here. These guys find some hot plays, and I definitely don't do this by myself. With the help of everybody in the comment section, with everybody over the Discord, we find these plays together and we make money together, and we do this as a freaking team. So if you're interested, there is a link in the description box down below. Watch out for the scammer. This is not me. Watch out for the gray box. That's how you know it's my account. Report this guy if you can. Don't call that number. Don't buy his crap. So, quick update on ticker symbol MVIS, Microvision. We're going to cover this on a 1-month chart and a 1-day, 1-minute chart from a macroscopic and microscopic point of view. I will be completely transparent. I do have a position in Microvision. I am currently in with a dollar cost average of $6.75, 2,030 shares. Currently down about 17%, $2,352. And actually, I am not worried in the least bit. I've said that every single video, but this is a hold that I will have for all of 2021. This is a long-term hold for me. This company has a lot of promise and a lot of great things that are happening. In fact, I may take some profits from both Zoom and Ship if that does work out well, and dollar cost average down even further from MVIS and improve my position. So if you're not familiar with the company, I'll just give you a quick rundown. Microvision, according to Market Watch, engages in the development of laser beam scanning technology. It offers its products under the Pico P brand. Pico P scanning technology has addressing the following market segments: interactive and non-interactive projected displays, 3D perceptive lidar sensing for consumer electronics, augmented and mixed reality, and 3D perceptive lidar sensing for automotive active collision avoidance. On StockTwits, they do have 47,900 members. Message volume is down a lot. Sentiment is up, but price is also down on the day, about 4.27%. And the message volume is down because it's pretty bearish right now, guys. So we did have a trend reversal on the stock. 2 days ago when I posted a video on MVIS, or I suppose this would have been Friday, we were seeing a little bit of a reversal happen, but we are looking a little bit bearish right now. Currently, there is no new news release from MVIS, but I just want to show you guys some of their technology in case you're not familiar. They do have quite the patent portfolio, so I really like that. That does guarantee revenue every single year, and if they had to liquidate some assets, they could make money by selling off some of their patents, although I doubt they will. I think they're doing just fine. They've got good capital equipment, advanced manufacturing, MEMS designs, system designs, hardware design, silicon, source coding. The big thing that I really enjoy is their projection engine. It's about the size of a quarter. Very nice. You can project onto a wall. You can do this in the shower. You can do it basically anywhere. An interactive projection engine, which you could project right onto like a kitchen counter, and you could watch a cooking tutorial video while you're making eggs or something. You could have this in the shower and play I don't know, some sort of game, Clash of Clans. I played Pokemon Go a lot, but you probably wouldn't play that in the shower. You have this 3D lidar sensor, and this is huge, right? This 3D lidar sensor enables the next level in home automation and security with an adaptable, high resolution and low latency 3D lidar sensor. This head-mounted display, this could be utilized for a lot of different things. I know that the Army is currently in the works with an IVAS technology capability that they would use on the grounds, and the aviation sector of the Army currently does utilize the IVAS tech that MVIS offers, and it helps them navigate the skies more freely as they're flying. So there is a lot of potential here. And then the automotive 3D lidar sensor is currently what Microvision is working on, and we are expecting them to give a presentation on this lidar tech in April. And I anticipate that once we get closer to that date, we will see a run up on the price. And if you are not aware, MVIS is also rumored to be in buyout conversations. Their CEO, Sumit Sharma, and their management team are very clear in stating that their overall goal is to increase shareholder value and company value through alternative methods. So we are expecting either a buyout or some sort of merger, some sort of SPAC deal. I do expect MVIS to run up pretty exponentially throughout 2021, but the buyout is additional, right? It's not why I'm here for the company. I do really believe in them long term. Even though they are technically a penny stock, I think that this has the potential to see a run up very similar to fuel cell. Now, they're not in the same sector, guys, right? But I think once they break over $10 eventually, this will be a great hold for all of 2021. So that is the quick rundown of the fundamentals of MVIS, just so you're up to speed. We will take a look at the overall price action that we're seeing on the 1 month chart. We did have 472 as an acting level of support, followed by 491 and 513. A couple different candlestick touch points here. This has acted as resistance in the past, now acting as support. And then we are looking at about $5.65, which we did just recently dip under. Now, if we zoom in here on the charts and take a look at the VWMA and the 200 EMA, the VWMA is a 15-day period moving average that takes into consideration the overall volume and adjusts the algorithm on the trend line. And the 200 EMA, which is this line right here, is a 200-day moving average trend line based on price action over those 200 days. And just being completely transparent, giving you an unbiased opinion, this is bearish territory. Anytime that you see this cross under on the VWMA over the 200 EMA, that is a bearish indicator and sign that sellers are currently controlling the price action. So we are going to be looking for a reversal on that on the stock here. And if we do look at the history on this stock, the corrections that we've seen in the past, historically speaking, we have seen some pretty decently long rundowns on the stock. The last time it crossed underneath the EMA, we did see quite a 4-day bleed until we crossed back over, and we are currently back underneath that EMA. So that is something to keep in the back of your mind. The volume is trending down as well, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but it decreases the amount of bleeding that can happen on a stock, right? But it also decreases the amount of upward movement that a stock can have. So we're going to be looking for an increase in volume, and I do predict that an increase in volume is not going to come from shorters. It will come from buyers. So I think if you see an increase in volume, it is going to push the price back up, like you've seen here in the past. Most of the time when the price is abnormal or unusual, it is green bars, not red bars, and we do see some pretty harsh movements. So just be watching for some of that price action on MVIS. I know it's been a slow mover, guys, and I know that it gets frustrating, but I'm telling you, people thought APXT was going to do nothing because all it was doing was sitting for who knows how long, right? If you pull up APXT, there was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-day stretch of just straight bleeding. And MVIS, if we pull this up really quick, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 4 days more, but anything can happen at any given time. What changed the tides on APXT was a news release, public relations. All we need is some sort of catalyst, and that is going to push MVIS back into an upward momentum, because right now all that's happening is there's uncertainty, and when there's uncertainty, people pull. They get out of a stock, and I know that for a fact because I've read it in the comment section here. People are saying, man, this is just not moving, I'm getting out. And I don't blame you, right? If you want to move your money somewhere else and make money somewhere else, that's totally acceptable, and I completely understand that. And I'm not your financial advisor, I'm not telling you what to do, but at any given time, this can go back up, and I am going to be holding this through all of 2021. It could go red for 6 months straight for all I care. I will be holding MVIS because I firmly believe in the capabilities of this company, and I just think they're extremely undervalued. So they're looking very solid, you know, coming off of this right here, but currently bearish territory. So just keep that in the back of your mind. If you are looking for an entry point into MVIS and you're not currently in the stock, be watching for a retest on 513. We had a pretty, you know, it wasn't a lot of movement today, 4% down, so that's a little bit, but overall we lacked the volume to really drive the price down. There wasn't a lot of short selling. There wasn't a lot of exits on MVIS. It was just sort of a small, you know, slow bleed on the stock, right? So we may retest that 513, we may not. I personally think we've already bottomed out. I think we are going to be moving upwards very soon. It's just a matter of time. We just need some sort of catalyst, some sort of buying presence, and some sort of unusual volume, and we're going to attract new traders on this stock. So that's currently how we're looking right here. If we change this to there's one more thing I want to cover. The RSI indicator. I wanted to point out an overall trend that I saw in the stock. So anytime that this has approached this 30 line, and this is something that gives me a little bit of affirmation. We haven't really approached this 30 line and this long bleed for a little while now. It's been a couple of days, about 5 days, and the last time that we did, we saw a pretty heavy amount of buying pressure, and we did approach that 70 line. So if the trend repeats itself, I would assume that we correct to either neutral or back up to the 70 line. So I think we should have a pretty solid day tomorrow. I think it will be green just based on the overall trend. Of course, I can't predict the future, but based on previous experiences with MVIS, just looking at the overall patterns of traders and investors in the stock, the correction typically does come back up to about that 50 range or higher within the next 24 hours. So I do predict that tomorrow will be a green day based on that. Don't hold me to it, but that's currently what I'm seeing on the charts. So if we change this to a 2-day, 1 minute chart really quick, I will point out to you anything that I'm noticing really fast. You know, these levels of support look pretty good. They're currently acting levels of resistance. I'll add a support level right here at 549, 550 we'll call that. And if you were looking to day or swing trade the stock, currently I don't think there's a ton of volatility and a lot of volume in this. So, you know, I think there's better opportunities, especially with how hot some different penny stocks are in the market right now. So I would not recommend getting into this as a day or swing trade. There's just better opportunity. But if you are, you know, currently the momentum is a little bit bearish, so you're going to have better luck shorting than you are longing for a day trade. And watch for this. We've seen this same trend in the last couple of days where we have either a run-up initially in the morning or a run-up in the pre-market. So you're going to be watching for a run-up followed by a slow bleed. And if you see this slow bleed happening, you probably want to enter right when you see it start dipping, because that's your best bet. Watch for a retest of any of these lines, 602, 586, 79, 74, 551, and then just watch for either a bounce, so a price rejection back up, or a price rejection down. So if you are shorting the stock, maybe sell your shares. If we approach 574, 579, sell your shares and then rebuy them once we hit some of those support lines, and you'd be sitting pretty well. However, I do think tomorrow is going to be a green day. Of course, you make your own financial decisions. The overall trend is bearish right now, right? We did cross underneath the 200 EMA. However, in the after hours, we did cross back over. So that is something just to point out and keep in the back of your mind to help with your investing decisions. So that's how we're looking currently on MVIS. If you guys enjoyed the video, please drop a like. It really does help support the channel, and consider subscribing if you'd like to see more content like this. And lastly, I do have an affiliate link in the description box for TubeBuddy. Now, TubeBuddy is an SEO optimization website that I personally pay a $9 per month membership for, and it is highly what I attribute growing from 0 to 6,000 subscribers in a little over 3 weeks. So if you are a content creator or are looking to become one, I could not highly recommend this enough. It is a great tool to help get your videos into the eyes of your intended audience. And if you do use my link, I will receive a commission off of your purchase at no extra cost to you. So it is a great way to support the channel, and if you're not interested, that's totally fine. I just appreciate your support by taking the time to watch my videos. So thank you for coming to the channel today and watching, my friends, and I will see you all next time. Peace.